home for a day. Now time to get back on the road. Save your souls for this. See you guys in Minnesota. Uber's here.
Whoa, you snuck up on me.
What up? What up, dude?
What up?
Not even 5 minutes off the plane and we're already starting Burger Week.
That's absolutely right, sir.
Last time we were here in Minnesota, wow. Last time we were here in Minnesota, we found like the kind of like underground burger scene here.
That's right. Let in on the little known facts.
Yes, so me and Kyle are having Burger Week and we're starting here out at the Angry Line.
Angry Line Cook.
Before we get even to the juicy stuff today's video, look at this burger. Oh my, that's insane. We're gonna be testing out, how many burger spots do we have this week?
I don't know, we'll have to figure that out. A lot.
We're gonna start today's video out. Oh, look at that.
There's a lot of stuff going on there.
Burger test, here we go.
Here we go.
Wow. This is the best one.
Do you think so?
Yes. Yeah. One last look. All right. Let's get to the shop. Welcome back to America. We had one day at home, which was very nice, but now we're back to work for what is one of the most exciting projects and builds that we've done in such a long time. And I'm so excited to take you guys along for this. But as you can see, we are back at MA Performance in Minnesota. One of the best places to come because every time we come here, we either have a fun event that we're going to or a very, very fun project. And this one, I think you guys are gonna be stoked about. Come on, we got a video to make. Hustle up.
I thought you were gonna give me a high five.
Well, they were gonna give you a high five. Are you ready for what's about to go down?
I'm super ready. I've been ready for months. Where have you been at? I gotta go to Japan. Fucking guy.
Oh, guys, we have a very exciting project for you, and I guess we should just hop right into it.
I mean, they've seen like enough teasing content.
Sure,
you know,
sure.
We've made some, you know, a little bit of hints and stuff there, here and there.
We walk right in, guys. It's finally time. So a couple of months ago, you guys know that we shipped the WRX off to MA Performance for Modest here in Minneapolis. Through that process, we've been kind of hinting at a bigger project with the WRX, and now is finally the time. Now, what does that mean? Let me show you guys. Over the past few weeks, Kyle has been doing some secret work to the WRX, and as you guys can see, we don't have an engine. Now, Kyle, what's been going on here?
But you said over the past couple of weeks,
yes.
And what you meant to say, immediately after you left Modest, one singular day, the car came back here after Modest, the next day, engine was out. And then the next day, the engine was completely blown apart into a million pieces.
Yes, now if you look over here, we have a parts corner and then a new parts corner. Now, a while ago, we told you guys we were bringing the WRX back. If you don't know, if you haven't been watching the channel for a while, this was the car that really started it all for me. Yes, we had the Civic, but once I got the WRX, YouTube kind of became more of a full-time thing for me, and I was making videos more regular, and this really started everything from me. And over the past few years, it's kind of been forgotten about and sitting, and I told you guys one project that I really wanted to do was to bring this back and bring it back fully. Now, we're doing it with a bang. because the whole idea and premise around this build is to build the car that 20-year-old Dustin could have never dreamed of. The build that when I first got this car, what I strived to build, my most distant dream, and we are finally doing that. Now, with MAP, we're able to do some really, really cool stuff. And I think, let's just go ahead and show them. Yeah. Let's show them we got in store. So,
this is most everything.
This is most everything,
so,
okay.
So right here, this is a pretty this is a good first reveal. So from our friends over at FP, this is the FP Blue turbocharger. I'm not gonna read off any specs or anything. You WRX guys, you know this is the sauce right here. So this is a FP Blue stock location setup. So this is a good bolt-on turbo for the power range that we're looking for. So about 500-ish. Probably could squeeze a little bit more out of this guy, but I think 500 is probably
a safe number.
A safe number to just hang out.
We're giving you guys a little bit of a taste of what's to come. So
we're gonna start small and end up going big.
Yeah. So we have FP Blue, brand new turbo for the car, which this is going to be absolutely sick.
I mean,
it looks juicy.
I mean, honestly, there's not like really anything that isn't going to be new on this.
Yeah.
Like it's
again, I have to give a big thank you to MA Performance. Now, if any of the stuff that you guys see in this video and throughout this next series, because this is going to be what, like a 4 or 5 part series of
whatever you want.
It's going to be sick. So if you guys see any parts that you guys want, I'm going to leave a link to MA Performance in the description box below, and you guys can get all of these parts from MA Performance because it's exactly what we did as well. So we have our FP Blue brand new turbocharger with an actual functioning and working new wastegate, which is not the case with our current turbo.
There's some other knickknacks. I assume this is like gaskets.
Yeah,
look at that. I even bought some new OEM ones.
Oh, is this the inlet pipe right here?
This is the inlet pipe.
Nice. Next up, from our friends over at ACT, this is something that we desperately needed because our old clutch was, actually, do you want to go show them?
Yeah.
Our old clutch was going out.
I just got it laying over here, and
you guys can see the wear on
it was starting to kind of touch some of these rivets. You can see the wear marks on there. So Dustin said it had some
gnarly chatter.
It had some chatter going on. So we just said it's time.
Yes. Shout out to my boy Eric for always helping us out. We have a brand new ACT 6-puck clutch and a lightweight flywheel. It should be in here, right here. Look at this baby. Oh, did you? Nice. Okay, perfect.
All right.
Oh, should we open these or should we leave them for a surprise?
We should leave them for a surprise. Okay. I mean, we could talk about them. But
yeah.
So a part of doing this, like with Dustin and building his dream, at least engine bay WRX.
Yeah. Oh, well, so let me preface this real fast. This is
step one.
This is like part 1 of the ultimate dream build WRX. This is like the heart of the build. This is what's going to power everything. But after the MAP portion is done, we're heading back to our shop for the official makeover, and you guys will see what I mean by that.
Extreme home makeover.
Yeah, you'll see what I mean by that later on.
All of these boxes are basically our entire catalog of bolt-on parts. So we've got the header, I believe, intake, downpipe, charge pipe kit,
intercooler.
And the intercooler is recently redesigned, so that's cool. Everything on this build is meant to be attainable and like replicable. So if you wanted to build something that was similar, all of these parts are readily available from us, from wherever, that you could purchase and build
on and do.
Company 23 stepped up. They sent us a bunch of stuff. You'll see one of those things in a second here when we show off the juice of this project. They also provided me with some OEM parts that Dustin was a naughty boy and deleted on his car that we need to put back on the car. So they provided me with some OEM parts.
Some OEM goods. So we have some TGVs.
Stock throttle body.
Nice. I think it's time to show you guys what we've been hiding. Let's see her. What's up, guys? Oh, man.
A work of art.
Are we ready to show everybody?
Yeah, go ahead. Right.
This is what we've been hiding for so long for you guys, and I honestly can't believe that we're about to do this. Kyle, what do we got here?
So this is an IAG 600 horsepower spec block. So it's pistons, rods. Oh, I am correct. So pistons and rods, and then they do the whole machining process. And these are actually the cylinder heads from your car. From the original engine.
Correct.
So we redid those, did a valve job, just went through and made sure they were fresh and clean. And then there's a set of Kelford cams and valve springs in here. So a little modest engine build. It's not something over the top. Oh, also Tomei head gaskets. That's the only other notable thing. Yeah, I knew you'd like that. A nice handful of like just simple parts, easy to come by. Not like something super rare, something that's going to be a headache to find. Just all parts that are drop in, easy to go, like easy to set you up with. But a modest 600 horsepower engine build.
It's sick. I mean, we're doing it from top to bottom, engine build, complete makeover. It's gonna be sick.
All the heads in-house, and actually, if you guys are interested, we do Subaru short blocks here as well.
Yes.
So if you guys want to do Subaru short block by APR Performance, we can do a very similar setup. We can do CSS, we can do a bunch of different things.
Yes,
so
ours is IAG block though, which is super, super nice.
I told you guys Company 23 came through in a big way, not only giving us some OEM parts, but hooking up our engine guys.
This is sick, dude.
With some tools. So this is their brand new to the market. Well, it's a redesign of an original piece that they had before, but this is their engine stand that they gave to us for this project. And what's really cool about this is not only it's already set up for EJs and FAs, it actually detaches this side of it, so you can have the case halves split and still have them on an engine stand, which
that's so gnarly.
from everyone back here has told me that is an awesome feature.
All we have left to put in is the cam sensors and the oil pan, and then it's ready to go back
so
to the car.
close.
So real close.
I'm
yeah.
so pumped.
A lot of stuff.
This is good. This was so unexpected, and I'm so pumped for it. You guys know the WRX only had 40,000
miles.
But to have this upgrade is going to be so gnarly. I'm excited to just hear it start up. It's going to sound rad. So we'll let Alex finish up, and we got some work to do on the car. I am so freaking stoked. This is gonna be freaking sick, dude. Okay.
After a whirlwind of a day.
Yes, it's been quite the, we'll explain it later on, but this is gonna be super rad. Like I told you guys, this is 20-year-old Dustin's dream build. Before we had any of this, while I was still in school, before YouTube was a full-time thing, just figuring things out is what we're doing. And this car is about to get an entire fully built heart transplant for real.
Fully bolted.
Fully bolted. Now, there's still a lot of work to do in here. We have, not a lot, but we have some stuff to take out. So we're no longer, unfortunately, RIP to this stuff. We're no longer running the ETS front mount intercooler because we're gonna have the MAP top mount intercooler, which we gotta figure out something to do down here because it's gonna be nice and empty. So we have to rip out all of the all of the ETS piping, the intake, and then the front mount itself. And this thing will be ready to be worked on starting tomorrow. So you guys get ready for a full 4 to 5 videos of just nonstop, awesome, exciting Subaru extravaganza awesomeness.
That's right.
I'm super pumped. Kyle, I think that we should get started with taking this stuff out.
Yeah, I think it's about time.
Let's do it.
There's many reasons why this build had to happen.
Yes.
It wasn't like an option. It was like
Yes.
hey Dustin, like you really got to do something.
It was time. It was time.
I mean, look at this guy. I mean, if it weren't for speed density, he'd be stuck on the side of the road.
Now, since I'm only gonna be here for 5 days, as you guys saw, Kyle did a bunch of the legwork getting the engine out, and then the APR Performance team did all of the work putting the engine together, which is super freaking cool. Now, while I'm here, we're gonna be doing all the fun stuff. Now, I probably should have mentioned this earlier. I don't know where Kyle went, but last time we were here doing a build, we completed the Z for SEMA, which was a ton of fun, and that's where me and Kyle actually met and just became really great friends. So it's awesome to be back in the shop working with him on such an amazing build and really resurrecting the car that, you know, started all of this for me. So the front end of the car is completely ripped off now. We can get started cleaning this thing. Now, before the new engine goes in, I want this to be spotless and ready for the brand new IAG block. I mean, just hear myself say that is so crazy. Never in a million years would I have thought that we'd ever, you know, build the engine that was in it, much less get a brand new block from IAG. I mean, it's just insane. This car is going to be so gnarly, and I can't wait to show you guys. I mean, even obviously the engine, but beyond the engine, how this car is going to come together. At the end of this series here at APR Performance, before we start the makeover version of it, we have some exciting news. So stay tuned. Kyle, is it time?
Yeah. De-greasifying, de-dustinifying this thing.
The deep clean.
When you neglected and abandoned this car.
Hey, take it easy. I'm doing it justice to come back, okay? Just coming back in a big way. We're gonna clean this thing, and I think we'll be ready to start our big build tomorrow. squeaky clean. All right, I think our mission for today, Kyle, is complete. Basically, I mean, since I'm just now getting here, a lot of the stuff or the majority of the things that need to get done are gonna happen tomorrow, but we definitely wanted to get the bay cleaned and ready for our beautiful IAG block to go in. So now bay is cleaned, front mount is off. Tomorrow, so we start assembling all the stuff on our new engine. This is so freaking crazy, dude. I wish I could have been here when you guys did the assembly, because it really is so cool getting to see like the valves and the springs and, you know, the new head gaskets. All of that stuff going in is really, really fun to watch. But it's cool that we get to be part of the process of putting everything back together and throwing this thing into the car and getting the first start. It's gonna be pretty awesome.
It's gonna be super awesome. It
so
should be a breeze. Shouldn't take too much time at all.
Yeah. So tomorrow's mission, like I said, is to put everything back together, and we're hoping to have the engine go back into the WRX tomorrow so that we can get to the fun stuff. But for today, I'm excited that I finally get to show you guys and announce the entire build that we're doing. Well, at least for the engine build, because this has been such a hard secret to keep, knowing that we're about to put a freaking IAG block into the car. That is so damn cool, and this thing is going to be a ripper. Finally. Say goodbye for now. Alex has a couple more things to button up on our new engine before we can throw this guy in, and we're done for today. I gotta go check into the hotel, get all my stuff together, and get ready for a really insane and fun week. I hope you guys are excited too. Heave! Oh! Our ride for this week, lifted WRX. Last time you guys saw this, we were actually driving this last time we were here for what we called Z Week, but this car is actually slammed on some TEs, which I really, really liked. But this is a nice change. They're going a little off-road for the season.
Yeah, dude, we got the 1552s with the wild peaks on there. If you are looking,
I like it actually. I do.
Do you?
I do.
Okay. Yeah, this is a cool overlanding car.
Yeah, that's what I was about to say. It looks like it'd be an awesome, fun overland car. But we have the truck now, but this is like, yeah, bash bar with some fog lights.
No, it's not a bash bar. It's a light bar.
Light bar, okay.
There's no bash and no trash cans are going to be hit with this, all right?
This thing's sick. This is going to be our ride for the week. And then hopefully, by the time I have to leave, the WRX is ready to rip and we can go for our first drive and stuff. It's going to be awesome. Oh, yeah. Kyle's gonna be dyno tuning the car, but also he's gonna be street tuning the car, because it's very important to have, especially when driving a car like this on the street after it's a fresh engine build and stuff, it's very important to also have street parameters as well.
Yeah, I just want to make sure that the car is drivable under all conditions. So yes, we're gonna put it to its test. We're not gonna sugarcoat anything. We're gonna do all the hard work. We'll make her good, we'll make her great. It's gonna be one hell of a ride.
I'm excited. Okay, we'll see you tomorrow.
We will see you tomorrow. Hey,
for fun.
What time do you think you're gonna be awake?
Whenever you need me. Let's head to the hotel. Well guys, it is already 10:50. We just wrapped up our final Japan video. We can officially get to work on all the stuff that we have coming up. As you can guess, I am absolutely wiped out. It has been an extremely long travel day, and on top of that, doing some work at APR Performance and getting things ready for the week. Now, like I told you guys, these next few videos are gonna be a full series on building the WRX and even continuing that once the WRX gets back from Minneapolis. But this week is gonna be really awesome, and hopefully everything goes as planned. We're still waiting on a couple of parts for the WRX that didn't quite make it on time, and today's Thursday, tomorrow's Friday, and they don't come by Friday. It's really cutting it short, and I don't know if it's gonna make it by the time I have to leave, but fingers crossed everything goes well, we get all the parts in, and dyno day goes as planned. As you guys saw, this week is gonna be really nuts for the WRX. All the parts that we have, the built engine, this is definitely one of the craziest builds that we have ever done, and it's just the beginning. It's not even, it doesn't end here, and I'm so excited to continue to show you guys what we have for the car, because it really is and will ultimately be the WRX that I've always dreamed of. It's gonna be awesome. But we have an early morning tomorrow, so I'm gonna go ahead and end the video here. Thank you guys so much for watching. As always, if you haven't already, make sure you hit that like button for me. Leave me a comment down below. Let's go. Hashtag Subi is back. And of course, don't forget to subscribe. Thank you guys once again, and I'll see you for the next video. Peace out.